A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 11, verses 14 to 23. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Jesus delivered a man from a demon that had kept him speechless. The demon gone, the man started talking a blue streak, taking the crowd by complete surprise. But some from the crowd were cynical. "Black magic," they said. "Some devil trick he's pulled from his sleeve." Others were skeptical, waiting around for him to prove himself with a spectacular miracle. Jesus knew what they were thinking and said, "Any country in civil war for very long is wasted. A constantly squabbling family falls to pieces. If Satan cancels Satan, is there any Satan left? You accuse me of ganging up with the devil, the prince of demons, to cast out demons. But if you're slinging devil mud at me, calling me a devil who kicks out devils, doesn't the same mud stick to your own exorcists? But if it's God's finger I'm pointing that sends the demons on their way, then God's kingdom is here for sure. When a strong man, armed to the teeth, stands guard in his front yard, his property is safe and sound. But what if a stronger man comes along with superior weapons? Then he's beaten at his own game, the arsenal that gave him such confidence hauled off, and his precious possessions plundered. This is war, and there is no neutral ground. If you're not on my side, you're the enemy. If you're not helping, you're making things worse." The Gospel of the Lord.
Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 11, verses 14 to 23. The finger of God at work. There can be no real conversion without breaking from evil. In our daily lives, we may find ourselves conforming to negative behaviors and attitudes. It's important to recognize these tendencies and strive to uphold positive values rather than compromising our beliefs. In the past, it was common practice to label wrong behaviors as sinful, but nowadays we tend to justify them by citing changing social norms and values. We are sometimes blind to the hand of God working in us. When we recognize only the luck, chances, or coincidences, we fail to acknowledge the hand of God in those circumstances and places. There is nothing that happens by chance or by coincidence. The Word of God poses this question for our reflection. Are we grateful enough to acknowledge the miracles that the hand of God works in our lives? Or do we take them for granted? Finger is a symbol. It can be a symbol of accusation when someone points a finger at me. When placed over the lips, it can mean a command to be silent. And a finger can give orders that may or may not be pleasing to me. Finger can also mean someone pointing to me in delight, reaching out to me to hug and carry me in their arms or on their shoulders. It can show me the way forward. A little child can hold on to the finger of her mom or dad and walk securely. Finger can wipe away the tears of my eyes. When Jesus referred to the finger of God, it could only mean one thing: the maternal, paternal finger of God that seeks to touch, heal, redeem, and protect. The finger that truly wipes away every tear from our eyes. And our call is to be the finger of God.